Welcome back for another Tech Tuesday Talk. We're kind of like a TV show, Season 1, Episode 3, when it comes to our Command Center app. You can get in your Google Play or App Store as long as you got a smartphone. Right now, we're going to take a deep dive into the guest Wi-Fi network. How you access that, how you create your own Wi-Fi for friends or family, and it's better explained by Scott himself, one of the many brains behind making the Command Center.
So guest networks are obviously pretty common in homes. People like to use them, but we thought this was an area that we could innovate a little bit and give a little bit more control to consumers. So the idea is obviously within the app. So number one, that was pretty critical from our perspective. There's still a lot of traditional legacy gateways out there that you still have to go into the electronic web interface, type in an IP address to create the SSID. Obviously, we brought that into the app itself to make it easier for the consumer. But the timing was really important because, to your point, I might want to simply constrain for a period of time access to that guest network. I might have a party at my house for a few hours. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want it running all the time, but I know I want it open for these 3 or 4 hours, and I don't want to have to think about it when the party's over to make sure that I've turned it down. There's another nice feature in there as well. You can actually, once you've set that up, you can also then go in into your contact records and you can send a text message or an email to your customer, to your friend, to give the logon information to them so they can very quickly get into the guest SSID. You don't have to worry about sticking a letter up on a door or something like that with a password. It's a lot more modern, a lot more typical of the actual user experience from an app perspective.
And that's going to conclude this episode of Tech Tuesday Talk, talking about a Command Center app, but more importantly, showing you how you can access your own guest Wi-Fi network. As usual, you can download our app in your Google Play or App Store. I recommend you do. Figure it out, and you can also follow along as you watch this video with our app. And as usual, any questions or concerns you have, comment below. Because like I stated, we have one of the many brains behind making the app, so why not ask him for yourself? Or I'll ask him for you, and then you get what I mean.